I threw the holy sword into the air, then dropped to one knee and let it pierce through my spine. The monster was about to come up and take the sword, but the next second, my body started turning to stone, weighing 1,000 pounds. I finally crushed the wooden bridge and sank to the bottom of the lake. In the old days of Middle-earth, humans and wizards lived in peace for thousands of years until the Dark Wizard killed the King of Mages and brought the staff back to the Sacred Tower. He unleashed the sealed dark force and gained ultimate power. Luckily, the wizard Merlin stole the staff and forged it into the Sword of Kings. Soon after, the Dark Wizard brought his army of beasts and attacked the gates of the kingdom. He unleashed powerful dark magic and easily destroyed the towering wall. The kingdom soldiers couldn't fight back. Human flesh and blood stood no chance against these massive beasts. Just as the Dark Wizard was about to break into the city, my father, King Uther, grabbed the Sword of Kings and charged alone to face the Dark Wizard. He gripped the hilt with both hands, and blue runes flowed along the blade. The terrifying dark magic shattered in an instant. After the Dark Wizard was killed, the fierce beast immediately lost consciousness and fell off the cliffs. The catastrophe was stopped. King Uther's reputation reached its peak, but he didn't know the Dark Wizard had an accomplice, his own brother, Vortigern. To seize the throne, Vortigern made a deal with the devil and gained ultimate power. The price was sacrificing someone he deeply loved. Vortigern brought his wife to the edge of the pond, pulled out a dagger, and stabbed her to death. At that moment, my father Uther sensed the danger and rushed to get us out of there. Just as the three of us were about to escape, my mother collapsed. Then, a demon wrapped in flames rode out on a beast. To protect me, my father drew the Sword of Kings, but he quickly fell behind, and the Sword of Kings was knocked away. I picked it up for him like a good son, but accidentally left 2 cuts on my hand. The blood bond was completed just like that. Even though he got his weapon back, my father was at the end of his rope. To cover my escape, my father took a dozen hits, then threw the Sword of Kings into the air. The sword fell back and pierced through my father's back. His body turned to stone and sank to the bottom of the lake with the sword. At dawn, the small boat came out from the river's hidden passage, and only young me was left inside. I was taken in by a kind prostitute, and from then on, started living at the bottom of society. At first, skinny me was always getting picked on, but luckily I had a master who knew Kung Fu. Under my master's guidance, I gradually grew into a man. Meanwhile, Vortigern was also rebuilding the Sacred Tower. The higher the tower, the stronger his power. Just as it was about to be finished, the Sword of Kings appeared again. Soon, a folk legend spread. Whoever could pull out the Sword of Kings would become the king of this land. Vortigern knew how powerful the Holy Sword was and ordered a nationwide search, making all young men come and try to pull the sword. Before long, I was escorted by soldiers and brought before the sword in the stone.